Caitlin laughed and smiled in a happy shock as she found out the pregnancy test was positive. She couldn't believe that it had happened this year after she and Kevin got married. God really was showering them with a lot of blessings now that they were official praise and worship leaders in charge of the church food pantry and enjoyed helping teach second graders about the Catholic faith through their church's religious education program. All of this was beyond amazing, and they absolutely loved every moment they got to spend together doing these activities. Just as Caitlin expected, the first 3 months of her pregnancy ended up being rough because she felt very nauseous, a little weak, and definitely moody. Furthermore, by the grace of God, the power of prayer, her family and 2 best friends, who also had disabilities, she managed to make it through. In fact, to Caitlin's surprise, they even helped her get set up with a Catholic OBGYN who provided her with great coping skills and strategies like deep breathing exercises, prenatals, and medications. And meditations as well. Not only that, but Dr. Hansen even taught Kevin how to do massages on her to help her relax. On the other hand, whenever she wasn't doing those things or preparing for their first baby, Caitlin always did her best to keep the food pantry organized from home through the help of a software program on her computer. It was a lot of work, but she loved helping Kevin out with the pantry in whatever ways that she could. Then whenever Caitlin felt up to it, she always made sure to go to praise and worship nights at the gym and do praise and worship nights at church and do Tai Chi at the gym. Finally, Caitlin also made sure to go over the weekly sessions for the second grade religion class that she and Kevin taught at church and go to church every Sunday. Last but not least, before Caitlin knew what was happening, the time came for her to have she and Kevin's baby. Fortunately, thanks to the power of prayer and the grace of God, her amazing coping skills, and an amazing support system, everything regarding the labor and delivery process ended up going very well. In fact, it was not long before Caitlin gave birth to a beautiful, healthy girl named Lillian Grace. Therefore, as a way to help celebrate the good news, everyone decided to sing their favorite worship song from their hospital room. It ended up being absolutely amazing, and they even celebrated by praying the Rosary and the Divine Mercy Chaplet together before everyone headed home to help the young couple get settled at home. The end.